Yay! Let's see if that pops up now. Nope. Yes. Let's see. Yay! Amy's there. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this new phone. It's killing me. I kind of hit that thumbs up. I'm hitting a thumbs up. I might actually not get nobody because Ethan from 180 Degrees is live. So, can you hear me okay? That's going to drive me nuts. Let's see if we can do... But I don't want my messy room in there too much. Okay, cool. It took me a minute because when I first tried to do it, it put it to private or something. So I deleted that one and tried again. So I actually was live at 7:03-ish. I miss you too. A lot. And I really wish my phone didn't break today. I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can see that. No. Kind of at an angle. I wonder if I turn it on, would you be able to see it better? It's shattered all to smithereens. I was sad. And I still got to do all my apps and everything. Some apps did cross over or was there. I don't know if you... Yeah. Yeah, you really can't see it, I don't think. But the whole top is just shattered. And I got a new, what do you call these things? Phone case. I still need to get a screen protector for that one. Hey, out in the out country, how are you doing? Yeah. Megan says I deserve it, but I still say no. I mean, I did not want to get a new phone. At least not like this expensive. But yeah, and then my laptop, I went to log into it and my password wouldn't work. So now I'm stuck in my room at my desktop, which I'm not crazy about. And my room's messy. Please forgive me. Out in the country, how are you doing? At least I did get my garden watered this morning. So maybe it's not as droopy. Because I didn't water yesterday. What, the phone? Doesn't look too bad to you? Oh, it is. In fact, it kind of cuts your fingers when you're using it. But so I guess since I have a mic, I don't have to sit up on there, especially since I can read it here. Yeah, this is my room. Fish tank. Yeah, fish tank, fan, bed, mess. I have to be careful on how I have the phone set up because my room is a disaster. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Ooh, I can pop this out though, move it over. Bingo. Yes. That's fairly cool. Yep. And you're going on at 8, right, Amy? No. But I did plant 3 seeds yesterday, but not today. Because my phone broke at 12:15 this morning, or at lunch, basically noon. And I spent from noon until 6:30 getting a new one at the Rent-A-Center. Because Walmart, they didn't have any that I liked in my price range for today. In fact, we might keep this one a week or two and then let it go back and buy one outright. But yep, but this one's not too bad. I mean, it comes with a stylus pen and all that jazz. That is my flip-flop you're chewing on. The dog's sitting here chewing on my flip-flop. I'm like, really? Just a second. It's like, really? I'm sitting here and you're chewing on my shoe. And I can't tell you if that's my old ones or my new ones. It's crazy. Seriously, the dog's chewing on my shoe. Three watching, that's probably Amy, Brett, and Abby. No. Dog chewing on my shoe. Mm-mm. Oh, move. Little butthead. Maybe if I share it. Live now. Oops. Toast. And close that. And where did my little chat box go? Oh, there's my chat box. Hey, Stringfield Ridge Farm. How you doing? Better than me, I hope. Not only did my phone shatter today, you can't really see it. It's all up here. Do I have a flashlight? Not on me. But the dog tried to chew my shoe during the live. Chew my shoe. Yeah. I can't believe you can't see it on the screen as good as that camera is. Oh, that kind of works. My dog chewed everything and runs under the bed and things. Yeah, but she was sitting right here while I'm on my live, and I see her chewing, and I look over, and it's my flip-flop. It's like, seriously? Do I have something long to shut that door with? There we go. That was pretty cool. I mean, she's chewed my flip-flop before, but it was usually when I'm gone out of town. Poor Zena, nothing. She breaks my phone, and then she chews my shoe. I mean, come on now. And I fed her today, and gave her a bite of my... I haven't eaten today. At all. Nothing. Wow. Guess what I'm doing during your live, Amy? But I'm not hungry either, so. Let's see. Maybe I can put the little mic. I'm playing with chords. How's that? Can you still hear me? Yeah, I've been way too busy. I got up at 6:30, or no, 6:45, and then at 7:20 I left to take my daughter to work, and then I stopped by Walmart to pick up some stuff, and yeah, you probably can see every wrinkle I have. And after I did that, then I got home about 11:30, and no, I got home at 10, watered the garden, which was kind of late, but I had, I just got home, so I watered the garden, and then I washed dishes, and I was talking to Amy on Marco Polo while I was washing dishes. Then I went outside, and then the dog broke my phone, and then I had to go get my daughter. Then we went to the Walmart and the town near her work, and then we came home, and then I had to go to Walmart here to pick up money from my dad. Thank you, Dad. You rock. And just in case you're watching this, or we'll watch this later, thank you, Daddy. And picked up that money. They didn't have anything, so went to the Rental Center in Lake Worth. Got the phone. Got the phone. Then went to Five and Below to get I went to get a phone case and a screen protector. They didn't have any screen protectors, but they did have a phone case. I had to take it out of the phone case to set it on the tripod. Yeah, my dad sends me money usually when I need it the most. Hey, Gemini Homestead. I was trying to not ask him for money this month. I was doing so good. And then my phone broke. And it wouldn't be so bad if it's up at the top right where the camera is. And I turned on the camera and turned it on, and there was just lines going through my face. And I'm like... And then I was trying to text, and it was kind of cutting my thumb a little bit, scraping, getting little shards of that stupid glass. I don't know if there's any way to hide that or show it, or... Oh, well. Take my word for it. It's actually shattered all the way down to here. It's real bad right here, but as it comes down here, it's... Oh, look at it. You can see it that way. Hey, she's gone Country Farms. I don't know if you can see that either. But it's shattered. And some of my contacts didn't cross over. So, Teresa, if you'll text me later or Marco Polo me later to make sure I have your number. I had to have Amy text me because some numbers didn't cross over. I do have this little blocky thingy that I'm supposed to be able to transfer information from one phone to the other. The problem is the SIM card is the same SIM card. The SIM card in that phone is the one that was in this phone, so I don't think that'll work. So, yeah. And then the dog chewed my shoe, so... My flip-flop. At least it wasn't my tennis shoe. And I didn't get any of my seeds planted today that I wanted to get planted. Yeah, I mean, you know what's messed up? Is Brett's number transferred over, but yours didn't. How is that? Yeah, and we talk every day, all day. But your number did not transfer, but Brett's did. And I've talked to him, what, once? Yeah, I know, right? I think Chris from Single Dad Homestead, his transferred over. But not all of them. Megan's didn't transfer over. I had to have Megan, my daughter, text me. I'm like, what's up with that? I kept thinking the microphone was still there, but it's not. It's right there now. I'm like, what's up with that? Yeah, maybe we can just do it right there. I can kind of see the camera and the thing. And then my laptop wouldn't let me log in. I mean, it's no laptop. It's so old. Apparently, it's using Yahoo email to log in with, when before it was just a keypad. So I'm like, forget it. I'll just come in here and use my PC, even though my room's kind of messy. But for the most part, you can just see my flag and my fish tank and my fan. Maybe it's through as much as you would remember. Yeah, but see, when I talk to Amy all day long, it's through Marco Polo, and I don't see her number. And I barely remember mine. I don't even know my daughter's or my son's phone number. Actually, I don't know anybody's phone number except for my own. And then I have to stop and think about it. Whenever somebody asks me, 682, and then go, for the next 3 digits that I can't ever remember. It's like, it's crazy. That also means I have to wait till September 2nd or 4th. To order my seeds, which makes me a sad panda. Marco Polo is an app that you put on your phone that does video chat. Like, I do a video talking to you, and then you watch it, and then you press record, and you do a video to me, and it's just back and forth. It's like texting, but video, if that makes sense. Yeah. Teresa, it's just, you don't really memorize anybody's number anymore, because you just click on their name or their little icon. I mean, that's the only bad thing. I still remember my grandmother's phone number. It was, I don't remember the area code because the area code's changed, but it was 359-2154. And she had that number from like 1974 to 1993. Hey, Brett. Did Amy tell you about the bad day I was having? Oh, yeah, I love Marco Polo now. I mean, at first, because I think it was Stacy from Clendon Homestead asked me if I had Marco Polo, and I'm like, no. I got enough crap on my phone. But then I'm like, I got to thinking about it, and actually, Teresa, you said that you had talked to somebody all day long on Marco Polo on one of your lives about, I don't know, I guess it was about a month ago or so. I'm like, well, if Teresa's using Marco Polo, it can't be that bad. And so I put it on my phone, and then I messaged Amy, and then it was like, that's all she wrote. Then I talked to Chris and Stacy from McClendon, and that's when I had Teresa from Stringfield message me, like, I got Marco Polo now. And it's not just my phone, Brett. Not only did I shatter my phone, my laptop password wouldn't work, so I can't get into it. And then while I was in the beginning of my live, my dog was chewing on my flip-flop. I threw it down there, but she chewed it pretty good. I don't have Amber's number, but I do have Chris from Single Dad and the McClendons. I think I have Hava in the Homestead, and of course the Broussards and Stringfield Ridge Farm. So I'm on the phone a lot. And God, I think I'm on the phone more now than I've ever been. Yeah, I get sad when we can't Marco Polo each other. And a lot of times, even if, depends on it, if we're busy doing something that we can stick the phone on the tripod, it's okay. But like when you have to put your phone down, like when you're grabbing the water hose, because you don't want to get your phone wet, or things like that, you can't set your phone up, you got to put your phone down, then you can't message each other. 526, love the thought. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, I still remember my grandma's phone number like it was yesterday, and man, that thing hasn't been her number since 93 or 94. But it was the same number for years. Isn't it wonderful to meet these people and connect so well that you make group? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you would have told me a year ago that I would have the friends that I would have after the shindig and after the Bayou Bash, and that, we would talk daily and at least weekly for some of them, but me and Amy is every day. I wouldn't have thought it. I wouldn't have believed it. But man, it's crazy. I never was an outgoing person, and which is weird making videos and not being an outgoing person. But after making a few, then it's just like, okay, I got this, and then you go to events and jump in the community and make friends, and it's just like, I got people. I have friends. They might not live in my same state or my same city or whatever, but you're just a phone call away or a Marco Polo app away. Oh yeah, not to mention the gardening tips and the animal tips and, canning tips, dehydration tips, how to preserve food, what food can be stored longer and in what conditions, and yeah. So if I really don't have friends because I have $5.11. Yeah, same here, Teresa. I have, well, not that many kids and grandkids, but it's just, I don't go out, I don't go to bars, I don't, and actually I work for myself, I'm self-employed, so I really don't have co-workers and that route either, so YouTube's it, Facebook is it, and Facebook is how I keep up with family. It's the only reason I still have it is because my brother's in South Carolina, my mom's in Florida, my dad's in California, so, if it wasn't for Facebook, we wouldn't get to see each other or talk or any of that stuff. And YouTube is where I met, all you guys, and Gemini, and Teresa, and what can I say? It was awesome. 35. Oops, I don't want it that big. Trying to keep it where I can see the count, but still see the chat. Well, I can see the count right there. That works. I don't know about the other side, but this side of the camera is pretty clear. I can see every wrinkle I own. I'd be glad when I can see what the other side of the camera looks like and its sound quality. And man, did I have any videos on that old phone? Well, some stuff did transfer over. It's just some stuff didn't. I had my son's wedding on that video too. Thanks, Teresa. I was hoping it did. It was way more expensive than I wanted to get, but Megan talked me into it. She said I deserved a better phone, so. So, I'm just blessed that I was able to get one. Between my dad and my daughter, I have a phone that's not shattered. And it's actually upgraded from mine. Mine was a 7, this one's a 9. Oh, the camera might look fantastic, but I don't look fantastic. I do love my shirt, however. I don't know if you can see that. Kind is the new cool. I love it. Every camera that I've bought hasn't been as good as my cell phone. I don't have the iPhone. I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And this one was the Samsung Galaxy 7 Edge. And this camera was awesome. But I'm sure that one's better. Just because it's newer. But I just got my little thingy too. I have to put all my games on the new phone, and but every time I went to, in fact, my ex bought me this one, and I thought it was cool because, you know, you could flip the little thing around, and the quality's not bad. It's just when you walk with it, it shakes really bad. You know, the cell phone's pretty stable, but this thing wasn't, and I've got video on here that won't transfer over to my PC for some reason. Like, it's half and half. Like 6 videos, three uploaded to the computer, and 3 wouldn't. It kept saying error. It showed that it was there, but it wouldn't play. So, and I don't know if we can send that one back or not. My ex bought it through Amazon. I need to get all the pieces back and put it in the box. Yeah, that cell phones have the stabilization software, and that doesn't, and cameras don't. I want one of those gimbals. Is that what it's called, Amy? That has the 360. Is the Yeah? I had the memory card, but it still didn't. Yes, gimbal. I have. Is there a memory card in it, or is it Bluetooth? It's memory card, and I formatted the memory card when I put it in, and it still wouldn't go over. Yeah, Brett, but if I had the gimbal, I would always use it. You want to sell yours? I'm just saying. I'll buy it. There's actually one I want that's called the S-Move gimbal. And, you know, it's got the handheld thing, and it's got the thing that goes around, but then it also has a stick that comes out, so it's like a selfie stick. Because, you know, my little short arms are little. You can come over and try out our gimbal. Just saying. Oh, drive 6 hours just to try it out. But if I like it, would you sell it to me if I drove those 6 hours? Just saying. Because that's 12 hours round trip. Teresa, it's something that even Jess from Roots and Refuge uses. It's like a, alright. Say this is this tripod's broken. But it's kind of like a tripod, right? In fact, some of them do have the tripod ends. And then it has this arm that comes out, and then it has this little thing that you balance your cell phone in. And it has an app that can connect to your phone via Bluetooth, and you can do like face tracker or object tracker. So no matter where your face goes or where your head goes, your phone follows you. It also has a stabilizer in it. Hey, Patches of Heaven's Farm, how are you doing tonight? It has gyros. Thank you, Brett. I knew somebody was smarter than me knew what it had. Because it's his, but you could stay for a long while. Yeah, see, Brett. So, do you want to sell your your gimbal? I had other words in my head I was fixing to say. Yes, Low Patches. A patch from Heaven's Farm. My ex-husband was a Marine, and I was technically a Marine for 6 weeks. I have a heart condition, so. They didn't find out till what, day 4, day 5, whenever it is you start getting vaccines. I have these little microphones. I got that one right there that I'm using, and then I have, I think this one's the same one. It has an extension on it, so it goes out further. I can't remember the name of them. My ex got them for me. My ex gets me a lot of stuff for YouTube. But it also has an extension on it, so it made it longer. I don't try to take it apart, or it's kind of tangled right now. But I don't use it much. Semper Fi. Hoorah. I take it you're a Marine Patch of Heaven farm? Hello, friend. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead. I need to be in my garden. Oh, Amy, did I tell you my apple peppers? One of them isn't quite red, but it's getting there. I'm trying to read. I'm sorry. Yep, 2002 to 06. I joined in 98. I joined I think it was the first week of June of 98, and was out 2 days before my birthday, so July 14th, or July 12th, because my birthday's the 14th. Hey, bub. What was that? What was your nickname? Belly Bub? That's weird. I just call you Bub. Funny man. That'd be a good one. So how's everybody doing tonight? Are they everybody getting your fall garden started? I'm kind of sort of... It wasn't really a medical discharge because I wasn't technically in there long enough. It was just called a failure to adapt discharge, because I was only in there for half of boot camp, and technically half the boot camp, or I think it was by day 4, day 5, maybe day 6, because I didn't even get my uniform until day 3, and I think day 4 is when they started doing the vaccinations. Day 5 is when they found my heart problem. I have skin tags on my heart valves, which allows more blood than oxygen to my brain. And there was a vaccine that if you have any kind of heart problem, it'll kill you. And they tell you that you, if you even think you do, if there's a rumor that you did, or you're not, even if you're not sure, get over into this line. And then after they decided that I was leaving, then they put you in a casual platoon, and you stay there until your paperwork is processed and cleared. And that takes like 4 weeks. Well, actually, it could take longer. There was one or a few girls in there that they had already been there 2 months and was still waiting to be processed out. One girl, her kneecap had turned inside out, flipped backwards or something. Another girl had, was it anemic or something? And she was getting out. And she had been there 2 months. And one girl just couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. She failed her rifle range 11 times. But it was just a failure to adapt. So it's not bad. It's not like a dishonorable discharge or anything. It's like honorable. But I was in there long enough I got paid $1,500 for my paycheck. I had my uniform, had my rifle. I was squad leader. And I had a rank. I was private first class, not just private. But yeah, things happen. But that's okay, because a year later I ended up getting pregnant with my daughter. And she's best thing that's ever, well, the second best thing that's ever happened to me, because I have a son too. So my kids are the best things that ever happened to me. My kids are awesome. I have good kids. And I was hoping I wouldn't actually get a medical, because at the time I was 24. I didn't want it to follow me. I wanted to be able to, if I got a wild hair and wanted to be like a cop or something, I didn't want a medical to follow me. And luckily it didn't too much until I got pregnant with Megan. Yes, she's definitely my mini-me. And when I had her, well, actually when I had both my kids, it was an issue, but more so with Megan. When I was 4 months pregnant with Megan, I had to go in every week for a stress test and an ultrasound to make sure me and her both were okay. And Yeah, it ain't even a few inches shorter. She's only actually like a half inch, if that. I mean, seriously, it's not even a half inch, I don't think, anymore. But she's definitely shorter than me, but not by much. Like, I'm 5 foot and she's 4 foot 11 and 3/4. So she's just like a quarter math, you know. She's just a little shorter than I am. But she's a great kid. I say kid, she's 19. But the garden gnome the second. Or garden gnome junior. Except she has a black thumb. She killed an aloe vera plant. Oh yeah, Patty. I'm short. And my mom is shorter than I am. I think my mom is 4'9", 4'8". She used to be 4'10", but she's shrinking. And my dad is 5'8", so. And my grandparents on both sides were. 3 out of the 4 grandparents were short. I think my mom's dad was, I wouldn't say tall, but taller than the rest of us. You got that right. It says, I always say dynamite comes in small packages, but nitro comes in even smaller. Alright, Amy. I don't blame you. Oh yeah, we only have 11 minutes before you go live. See, I'm still the shortest, though, out of Teresa and Patty. I'm the shortest. But I think I was probably the shortest at the shindig, wasn't I? But I don't mind being short. I really don't. The only problem I've ever had being short was, one, people underestimate me, which that actually works into my advantage. And some things I just can't reach. Oh, you're not anymore, Patty. I am. All my kids are taller than me. My son is, he says he's 5'11", but I think he's closer to 6 foot. But he got his back broke at 14 or 15. And I think that hindered his growth. Because he did grow almost a foot in 1 year. And then he got hit by a Suburban when he was on his bicycle. He ran a red light. And the Suburban was doing 30. And there was a truck parked here. And this was at the red light. And he was coming this way. And he ran the red light on his bicycle. And a Suburban came this way and hit him. Because this truck here blocked the view of my son going through the red light. But, his father was 6'4". Megan's father is 6 foot, so I was hoping my kids, you know, we always thought Megan would be taller than me. Yeah, but he was like 5 foot forever, and then all of a sudden he grew literally almost 1 foot. It was like he grew 10 inches in 1 year. He would cry because his back and legs would hurt. And when he got hit by that Suburban and broke his back, the doctor said that his L4 was actually had a previous break that he had just started to heal. And I looked at him funny. I'm like, well, he just now got hit by the Suburban today, so how did he have a broken back before? Nothing happened. And he goes, some adolescent boys grow so fast that their bones can't handle the stress, so they fracture. Oh yeah, he walked on a cane for like 2 or 3 weeks. He broke his L4 and his L5, and it still kind of bugs him, but not nearly as bad. I mean, he moves furniture for a living now. He can pick up a couch and walk with it. But there for a long time, there was a lot of things he couldn't lift or do, and he tried to go into the military, but with his broke back, they wouldn't let him. He was black flagged, even for the Air Force, which I figured the Air Force or Navy he could get into, but nope. But things happen. But, I mean, he's strong now, but he still has back pain a lot. Especially if it rains or if it gets too cold. His back will hurt him. But the cop said the witness that saw it all said when the Suburban stopped, the only thing they could see of my son was his hand hanging onto the bumper. And his head was about that far from the front tire. My roommate was in the Air Force. My dad, brother, stepmom were Air Force. My uncle was Air Force. My grandfather was Navy. Stepdad was Army. Ex-husband and me were Marine Corps. I think the only one we don't have family in is Coast Guard. Abby's making a fresh pot of coffee. I'm surprised you don't have an IV for your coffee line. Yeah, Patty, I mean, I was terrified. I think the boy was 15, and the bicycle he was on wasn't even his. I had to replace the bicycle, and it was like a $200 bike. One of those, I think it was called a Red Line or something. It's like, geez. Wow, tell him I said thank you for his service. Hey, Butters. Is that Ashley or Drew? I'm pretty sure it's Ashley. From the Hey Girl Hey. Yeah, see, I was right. Yay, go me. Hey, there's Drew. Yay, that makes me happy. My peoples are here. You just made 10, so you have 10 more years to go, Brett, before you can retire? See, the Coast Guard's the only one I don't have any family in. Peoples are in the hizzle. For show. For shizzle. Awesome. Oh, I appreciate, Drew, you coming over, even though you're getting set up for tomorrow. Oh, hey, Brett, did Amy tell you how much it was going to cost to replace my screen? I think it was $286. I looked at that dude and I said, for that price, I can buy a new phone. 10 to 20 more years. So you're 40 what now? So 56. You have to work your way up to captain if I ain't thinking right. Drew can multi... Yeah, he sure can. He proved that during the Bayou Bash. So, 54, 64. I'm doing great, even though it's been a challenging day. But thanks for asking, Lewis Fuller. I appreciate that so much. You just don't know. So my phone shattered. Or my dog shattered my phone. My dog chewed my shoe. And what else was... Oh, yeah. And I couldn't log into my laptop. Yeah. I'm 47. So, Brett's still younger than me. Let's see, 19... I feel old. That would be awesome, bub. As soon as I get my own homestead, I'm retiring. Well, actually, that won't be retiring. That'd be more work, but... Well, Patty, you aren't old. I've seen your pictures, so don't even try to say you're old. And Ashley, I know you ain't old. You a baby. You and Drew both. I mean, that might have been a decade ago, but I remember what my late 20s, early 30s were like. And happy anniversary, Brett. I know I told Amy like 2 or 3 times, but I don't know if... And I told her to tell you I said it. But Now you're hearing it from me. Happy anniversary, Brett. Somebody's home. No way, Teresa. You don't look almost 57. When in October? Are you a Scorpio? Well, Brett, I did wish you a happy anniversary, too. Open. I'm on live, but you can come in. That's always good. Right? Take that dog with you. She chewed my flip-flop and broke my phone.
Zena?
Okay, maybe not. If she doesn't want it, don't really force her. I'm not old. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I know, right? That's sweet. See, I'm getting more blessings. It's all I'm staying positive. Considering how much I've spent on the phone today. Ooh, does that mean we can get fast food? And Bud, I don't think you're old either. You can ask me too. The 15th. So you are a Scorpio, right? Because my son's birth. No, you're not either. You're oh, because his is November 17th. That makes him a Scorpio. Well, you might still be a Scorpio. I don't remember. My son was, oh, Libra. My son was actually due October 23rd, and he came out November 17th. I really began to think he wasn't coming out. A Libra. I'm a Cancer. My daughter's an Aquarius. Oh, wow, really? Alright, Amy, I'll see you in a few minutes, but I'll see you on my phone instead of reading my comments on my computer. And we'll have a G for C rate on the Broussard Homestead live. Yep. Here in one more minute, the Broussards will be live. So I appreciate everybody coming out from the bottom of my heart. It makes me so happy that you came to spend an hour with me. Especially since I won't probably get to see some of you again until the Deep South Gathering, maybe. Or Shindig 2020. So, I love you too, Brett. Much love to my peoples. Y'all have a blessed night and peace. God bless. And I love all of you. And have a good one. And I guess I'll shut up now and hit the button. Because it's 8 o'clock. Let's go raid the Broussards live.